I am Dracula.
Okay,
So,
we finally got around to watching it.
I was debating doing this for the longest time.
This was one that we were going to do on
Yeah.
the Patreon as well, actually. Like a lot of ones we were going to leave for the Patreon, but we finally got around to watching the Serbian film.
There's not a lot we can say on this, so we probably will do another one on the Patreon.
Yes, we're not going to get into the scenes.
for you
This
two.
film was fucking...
Woo!
Before we get into it,
Mm-hmm.
we know a lot about this film, so it's obviously in a Serbian film made. It's a Serbian exploitation film with sexual scenes are just so fucking...
Yeah, that's kind of the basis of the movie, isn't it?
Yes.
Sexual exploitation. And...
So, yeah, before we get into the plot and all, I just want to know what you think of it.
Well, I mean, if you're familiar with this one, you'll know exactly what we're talking about. If you're not familiar with this one, Dara just gave a good brief there. Yeah, it's wild.
A Serbian exploitation film.
Slash porn.
Slash porno, yeah. This came out in 2010, I believe. And
Yeah.
so I'm not even going to try guess the name of the director or anyone that stars in it.
Serdan Spajovic.
I did get a lended with a DVD of this a couple of years ago, and it took me about 3 or 4 times to finish it, out straight. And it's not a movie that you can recommend. And I'd almost, like, anyone that's listening, I'd almost recommend you don't go near this film. It is fucked up. I'm looking at the director, like the actual director of this film, not the one that's in the movie, the one that done this film that we're watching.
What's going through his head?
What's going through his fucking head?
It actually also stars Serdan.
Stars in it himself,
Zika Todorovic. No, it's a different surname. Serdan Todorovic. I'm butchering these, by the way.
Oh, we're not going to be able to say this, but that's 1,500 at the box office, so this flopped pretty much, and I can understand why. This is in a lot of like top 10s, extreme horror. Everyone knows about this one.
Yeah.
Not everyone has seen it, but everyone knows about this one.
If you don't, you're blessed. Skip this one. If you do, welcome.
So, like I said, there's going to be a lot of scenes that we're not going to be able to talk about, but
we can just give like a brief.
We are going to go through the plot and tell you what it is about, though.
Yeah, so I think I'm not even going to give a spoiler warning because the whole film is just warning. So.
Yeah, and we are going to be talking about spoilers, so make sure you do see the film first if you have the balls.
I wouldn't even say make sure you do, but yeah.
Yeah, well, that's true. But our film follows a retired porn star. Now, actually, I want to talk about the intro, D. We see a kid. It's the intro where the credits are. It's like an old school porno playing, and then it zooms out and it's a little kid watching it. So that's the first scene, and straight away you're thinking,
okay, yeah. And then a man walks in. The same man listening to porno turns out to be the kid's dad.
This is our main fella,
Milos. So basically, Milos is a semi-retired porno actor. Lives in Serbia with his wife and his son, who was just watching his old pornos. Lovely. He has a brother who is a corrupt police officer, and that's really, besides the director and his group of weirdos, that's basically the cast. He meets he gets a invitation from his old friend, and they meet up. It's obvious she is, what's her name again?
We haven't a clue.
Starts with an S, I can't remember.
I only know Milo. Raza?
No, it's like starts with, anyways, doesn't really matter. He meets up with her and she's like, oh, you need to work with this guy, he's gonna pay loads, he's into artsy porn. Next of all, his brother pops up, weird, not that he was watching or anything, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna get back into it. Grant goes and meets the director. It's cryptic as fuck. Has him signing a contract, doesn't even know, doesn't read it. Red flag. He's like, yeah, we're going to be shooting some stuff, but it's better if you don't know what it is, because...
Let's talk about this director.
He kind of looks like Sam Smith. A young Sam Smith, obviously.
And like a different national Sam Smith.
Yeah, Eastern European Sam Smith.
Yeah. Like this fella is the mastermind behind all this, and like they're in a big huge mansion. Vukmir, yeah. And he's like the this creepy fucking.
He's like the pimp or
He is
the
a pimp.
director, but come on, he's a pimp. So he's running the show basically, and he's like, yeah, it's better if you don't know what's going to happen.
Red flag straight away. What do you mean? I won't know.
Milos goes back to the wife and he's like, yeah, I'm going to be shooting stuff. I don't know. The wife is weirdly okay with it. Obviously, she knows he was a porn star, but she's like, oh, so are we going to be renting out your thing? And he's like, yeah, maybe.
You're going to be making
very
bank off
relaxed, like. She was like, yeah, okay, go on, go ahead. It's just so,
but see, I think,
so weird. Like,
I think
it's
this
all
deal that
porn.
was presented to Milo is like a once in a lifetime. He was making bank off this deal that the director was giving him. So,
so he can't refuse, basically.
I don't really know why he didn't read that contract.
Mm-hmm.
He was flicking through the pages.
It was only can I just say, it was only like 3 pages. You had a few minutes to read.
And surely, like, now, for instance, as the film goes on, that contract means fucking nothing. But
yeah, who knows? But that's basically the gist of the film. The next part, screaming red flags. The first scene, shall we say, takes place at an orphanage. Come on.
And it's actually very creepy. Like, would you call this a horror film? I'm not sure. But when he is going to, you find out it's an abandoned orphanage. And as he opens up the door, there's a fella standing there with a camera. So, like, this is the film getting shot straight away. And he has a little earpiece in, and Vukmir is in his ear telling him, like, go straight, keep walking,
do this, act natural,
walk in relaxed, and all this type of stuff. So it's like some sort of fucking, it's
scene.
fucking weird because Milos just drives up to the spot.
Yeah, people are getting slapped and shit, and he's like, right, is this part of the scene?
And we see like a girl in a pink dress, and we see like a younger girl, and like you put 2 and 2 together, you know what's going on, like. But
so the first scene is basically he is getting something off of the girl in the pink dress in front of this said smaller girl in this abandoned orphanage. He goes home after that and he's like, yeah, it was grand. Cool. Perfect.
No red flags, just not yet.
But he did think of red flags because he rang his brother, who was apparently some corrupt cop, and he's like, listen, will you run a background check for me on this man? Doesn't say anything about child.
Now, what did he say?
Like
keep that in your mind.
Just keep that in your mind. He's like, oh yeah, I'll do that. No worries. Grand, no worries.
Keep that in your mind.
So then he goes back to Vukmir and is like, I'm not really happy about the kids and the abuse and
the fact
what's going on here.
Like, I don't
didn't
know what I'm doing.
And I don't even know what I'm doing. So then he's like, well, you're not getting it. You're not getting it, Milos. This is like artism. This is art.
Artistic
like you've
porn.
never seen it before. Let
me
just show you this clip real quick. Sits Milos down.
Sits down.
I don't even want to talk about this
having
part.
a little whiskey. And
a lot of drinking in this movie, by the way, as well.
A lot of whiskey, yeah. A lot of rye whiskey, they were calling it.
Jack Daniels, but...
Do you want to say it, Cause
no, I'm not saying it.
Now, do you want to tell the truth? And we actually skipped it. Because I think we both knew...
I'm gladly going to say I skipped it, because I knew what was going to happen here.
Oh, yeah, we both knew what was going on, and because that's kind of one of the most infamous scenes of the film. And, yeah, baby porn, that's what he says in it. And
no, I can't even...
We brief boy, you know what I mean?
Anyways, go for the review, dare. But, cool. That's grand. Milos obviously leaves like a normal person and is like, right, I'm out of here. What the fuck? He's in his car driving and he comes across this, looks like a prostitute. She gets in the car, no worries. He wakes up in his bed 3 days later. Like, that's terrifying.
Now,
he's been drugged the whole time. We don't know this until the end. But
yes, so you're kind of getting the gist.
It's obvious.
He's waking up and he doesn't remember what's going on. There's a lot of scenes in this film, D, if you remember. There's random brazzers, prostitutes that you find.
Yeah, but they're not even random because they're all part of...
But isn't it so random how they're all part of that little clique that's after him? Director and all.
He must be in some really small town in Serbia that's like... Do you know?
Yeah, when I picture Serbia, I wasn't thinking that.
No. I think he's in Belgrade. That's where it's set.
What's that, the capital, maybe?
Yeah. Anyways, he wakes up 3 days later in his bed. He has like bloody face. What the fuck is going on here? Doesn't seem to check on the kid and the wife. Goes back to the set. Finds the set like where he was is covered in blood. He's like, what the fuck? Finds a videotape and decides to watch the videotapes, which is actually what he did last night, which is lovely. So
And I think this turns the film on its head a little bit because now he's puzzling together what he was doing.
Yeah, like how can you have no recollection of this whatsoever? Obviously he is drugged, but
And just as well he found the tapes, and one of the tapes had like a penis drawn on it. It was just so stupid. So there's parts of this film that's actually almost comedic. You think?
Not even. There's no. Well, for me, there was no comedic really.
No, little stupid little dick jokes like that.
Yeah.
But sorry about that.
Basically, yeah. So he was
tapes
drugged into this like mad, aggressive horn state. No, seriously, I don't even know what way to describe. What way would you describe that? Animalistic, driven, in a mating state. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
No,
as if he was giving a drug to me.
Yeah. Do you know? It was horse Viagra they were giving him. You say that in the film.
Was it? Are you sure it was horse?
Yes. They either said fucking rhino. I'm gonna say rhinoceros.
What?
Oh, fuck off, please. Or I think they said horse Viagra. So he was eking. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know what it was. I can't remember. It was some animal. I think it was cow. Cattle. I think it was cattle.
Might have been. That fella is a really good actor because there was a lot of scenes in this film that he was out of his fucking biscuit, and it was really good.
I don't know, but anyways, he
But the tapes though, for some reason he grabs the tapes, leaves, and drives all the way into the forest and chills out by a tree and starts watching these tapes on the actual video recorder instead of plugging them into the TV in the mansion.
He just had to get out there. Like, are you not seeing what's happening? He's coming to terms with all that he did when he was on drugs.
True,
he has a little bit of a breakdown. He does. It kind of, but they're probably filler scenes as well. You know, can you turn your bloody airplane mode, please? Anyways, he drives off in his car with the tapes and pulls up somewhere in the forest and is like, right, let me watch. He watches all the shit. The ending is, the girl from the start, I cannot remember her name. His mate that got him into this. She's talking to Vukmir, and it's like, what are you doing? Why are you drugging him? Blah, blah, blah. Cuts to a scene. She's shackled in a basement. Teeth on the floor.
Well, she has no teeth now.
Literally, like, there's a scene where, it cuts to, there's teeth and blood on the floor with pliers next to it. So, you're just guessing. I'm not even going to say what happens next.
That was an African American male, wasn't it?
I don't want to know.
I think so.
Don't want to know.
With a big ass flute, like. And,
I don't think you're allowed to say that.
What?
Anyways, we'll leave that up. I don't even want to discuss what happens in that scene. I can only imagine the pain. And can I just be honest? I am terrified of the dentist. So that has just shocked fear into me. Like, I don't know what.
No, never mind the dentist. That is nightmare fuel. Imagine dying from via cock.
Via genitalia.
Via genitalia.
Please.
And he was holding her nose, so she died quicker. Like,
let's just say she's died of suffocation.
Yes.
Via genitalia.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So, cool. Then I think the next...
It gets worse from here. It just gets worse.
It does get worse. The next is he goes to this random house. He's still on that drug. There's a granny and the little girl from before sitting on the couch, and they're like, yeah, so let's go. And Milos is like...
Yeah, the nanny was basically like serving up the little girl for him. Like,
yeah,
and like,
you need to do it. It's a ritual. My father did it to me.
Now, Milos didn't have a bar this, and he actually jumps out the window.
That was mad.
Yeah, that was kind of comedic.
Thank God. It was the first bit of sense that came into him. Obviously, he's been drugged as well, but...
Yeah, it was probably that moment when he's like, right, like even when the drugs are there, like he was like, fuck this, like...
Oh, that was just...
Because we get scenes where he goes back into the mansion and he's gone into each of the rooms. And, you know what I mean, like seeing what's happening, like...
But after he escapes out the window, I think he gets to some little payphone, calls his brother, ends up getting beat up. No, actually, can we talk about this? A random girl is walking down the street, getting catcalled by two other men.
Now, allegedly underage, she said, didn't she?
I don't know. But
it's even worse.
The whole thing is everybody's underage here that is getting abused. I don't even want to talk about it. He is sitting there, decides we're granting on it.
Have a Tom Hank.
He's still on the drugs, Grant. The two men come over and beat him up. And then Vukmir's people come and collect him. Goons. They come and get him. He wakes back up in the warehouse. this slutty ass doctor who I think dresses up as a prostitute because they all look like her. Gives her drugs. He actually sticks a syringe into her neck.
That was nice. That was nice. That was a nice
So
scene.
then she's injected with the
horny serum.
I don't know what
the
it's called.
horny serum, whatever we call it.
Mating serum.
Oh.
So this is where
let's
it
just
all
say
goes.
a vibrator wasn't going to do it for her.
Let's just say the film just goes
AWOL from here. And there is parts where I think, it's dragging out a little bit. Like, let's get to the end. Like,
oh, come on.
This movie's fucking vile.
Okay, so the last scene here, he stabs the girl into the neck. Some men come into the room and start to take them down the hall. Where the ending, kind of the last shit happens. So there's a warehouse that they're in.
It's the mansion.
Oh, the mansion that they're in. There's like a bed in the middle of the floor with 2 bodies on it. One really small body, by the way. 2 bodies on it, covered with like blankets on a head covering thing. Milos stark naked, which he is for most of the film. I also just say one thing. I don't think that cannot be his real.
I don't believe so either.
If it is, dang.
I don't believe so. There's parts.
I don't believe. And if it is,
parts that
my
looked
God.
really fake. I was expecting the sex scenes to be a lot more realistic. They're very.
Thank God. Do you know? I'm glad they were.
Slapsticky in a way. Like
it made me be able to it's a film.
Milo's old porn videos look dreadful.
They look horrific.
Like if he was a famous porn star, like.
But they were on DVDs, like so. What
and
year?
And they were Serbian, like so.
What year would you give them? Like 90s, 2000s, if even.
Oh, I would have said 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
Because this is in the 2000, like the 2010s and anyway, but.
Oh yeah, true. So it would have been maybe.
No,
80s,
but before
90s.
you get into that scene though, so yeah, he returns back to the mansion and he's going into each rooms and he's realised like it's like his memory's coming back and he's like, oh my God, I remember doing that to that girl. Like he kills a girl. They actually give him a hatchet and he kills a girl while they're doing it, and he walks into that room and he remembers it. So which is weird though. It's like the director and all knew, right? He's gonna come back and remember and all, and he's gonna go
Let's
into this.
Just wait for him down here.
Yeah, they're gonna wait for him down here, and that's the scene that Dee's talking about.
Yeah, so with the bodies on this bed in the middle of the floor.
No,
one is really small. One is normal size. He's in handcuffs. The men unhandcuff him and starts going hell for leather on the normal size body.
Fucking hell. Don't say that, will you?
Okay, he starts performing acts on the normal size body and is quite animalistic again, so that's fine. He then notices, oh, there's another one. Let me move.
Which Rooney?
No, don't even make Joker. He struggles with the little one. A different man comes with the normal one. He looks up. Vukmir's there recording the whole thing, which we knew was going to happen anyways. But
fucking loving every minute of it.
He's like, yes, this is art. This is like blah blah blah.
There's somebody there beside Milos as well.
Yeah.
Doing the deed as well.
There is. So
wearing a mask.
This is carrying on for a few minutes. Somebody takes the mask off. Milos decides to look to who's doing what to the body beside him, and it's his brother. Cool. Brother, where were you when you were meant to come pick me up? You're obviously in the fucking scheme.
So remember back when we were talking about it, that brother got involved in that.
Because he rang him and said, come here, help me, I'm at blah, 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 wherever he is.
And the crooked cop, the brother, obviously got that information about Vukmar as well. So I say...
Head there and get him.
And another scene that we skipped over was when the brother, the crooked cop, and Milo's wife were
oh my
alone
God,
together.
Can we go back to that scene? Or do we...
No, we can go back to it. Because we're at the final scene now, but like there is one we skipped over, and Milo's brother runs into the toilet, and
he's in the house having a chat with the wife and the son. Milos is out having a jog, as you do. She's cutting up a bit of fruit. I don't know what she's doing. She's
no, she's cooking up a bit of dinner. There's a pot going, and she's eating an apple.
She decides to eat an apple,
and he's standing there sweating bullets.
He's obviously obsessed with her, and he's like, whoops, I need to go to the bathroom. Before that, why do we even have to see that?
Well, yeah, and he goes, I think I just miss women company. And then after that, he says, I just need to go to the bathroom. If I was her, I'd be like,
can you leave?
What the fuck? Anyway, yeah, he tugs one out in the bathroom, and like you see the whole thing, and yeah, it's weird. So he obviously got involved with the director, and yeah, that's what Milos is saying now. His brother.
Yeah, because there's another scene where what's Milos' brother's name? I can't fucking remember.
I don't know.
Marco.
Marco. Yeah.
Sorry, Marco's at home with I think she's a prostitute.
I think so. Yeah.
And he's watching like literally
family
videos of
video
the kids and Milos while he's
like they're opening up presents on Christmas.
Yeah,
weird.
It's just like so. We should have known from then that he was involved. But anyways,
yeah, that's him beside Milos.
So Milos and Marco are going for it to the two bodies. Cool. Two are
just say doggy style just for perspective.
No, we didn't need to know that.
Like that's too much. Up.
Too much. Two are left here. The door opens, and in walks the fucking prostitute doctor from before.
That got injected with the yellow serum.
Whatever that serum is, mating serum. She walks in with a I'm trying to keep it PG here. This is disgraceful. She has a metal bar in her hand with some blood on it. Blood in her where her legs are.
Vaginal area.
No, we don't need to say that. She just, I don't even know what she does. She just dies, I think. She just walks in and dies, does she?
She looks like she's overdosing on drugs.
They all look like they have rabies.
Yeah.
It's a white phone.
Yeah, they're all, that literally, yeah. They look like they have rabies, but like she's obviously overdosing on that drug that she got injected with.
She just drops dead.
After having a wild old time at that fucking bar that was.
Oh, stop, okay.
Wow, that was scary though. That actually was a little bit, I'm taken aback from her. She just drops.
So then Milos is like, right, what the fuck?
Yeah, I won't go on the anchor.
No, actually, sorry, no.
Oh, we skipped over the reveal there.
There was a reveal of who the bodies were. The wife and the son. So,
do you want to say which order or no?
No, it doesn't matter. Well, the brother is with the wife at the minute. Marco's with the wife. Milos is with the son. I thought the son was dead. I fucking hoped he was. The wife is alive. She wakes up and kicks Marco off, starts smashing his head in. I don't fucking blame her, thank God.
The movie goes a bit actiony here.
Milos gets up and starts to smash Vukmir's head in against the floor. Thank God again. Shoots the two cops or the two guards.
Yeah, grabs the director's gun, bangs out two cops.
Yeah. Also, sorry, there's another cop, big man that he shoots and he doesn't die.
Can we talk about that one scene? Sorry, about the fella that raped Milos.
Oh. No, we don't need to say every scene, and we're going back too far.
Okay,
we need to just end this because I'm traumatized enough.
Okay, wait. Talk about the ending then.
Milos.
It's kind of a shoot off.
No, it's not. Milos shoots two of the guards. There's one guard he shoots. He's not dead. They get into a bit of a fight. They're guards, like guard men, whatever. He gets killed by an eye injury. Is that okay? Yeah, an eye injury.
No, you can get a little bit extra.
I'm not. No, you cannot. This is YouTube, and it's a horrific film. Anyways, he gets killed by an eye injury. Let's just say.
Yeah. Now, if you remember this, if you know this, film,
which is why I do not think Milos's part is real. But anyways.
Unbelievable fucking scene. This fucking film is weird.
Yeah, and then I kind of like.
The escape,
he locks the people.
basically.
Yeah, he locks the family in the basement, and it's just like loads of really sad scenes of them like crying. Oh my God.
He couldn't continue his on with life for a while, and
the fucking child is alive as well. Please.
Yeah, the child ends up being alive. I was like, fuck me.
I really hoped he was dead after that. No.
So he locks them somewhere, and he was on with life, and eventually just does the deed what should have been done, and maybe he should have just killed himself. I'm not sure, but
I don't know.
It was a triple homicide. You know what I mean? Like he killed
a birdie, like
one gun through all of them. Like a little bit of a hard saying that, like it was weird. Like, well,
zooms out and the camera was there the whole time.
When you think,
or unless it wasn't there the whole time, unless they were just. Came in after.
Unless you filmed just the dead bodies.
Yeah.
But when you think the film is going to fucking end, the director comes back in. Well, more of his security-looking goons, if you know what I mean, like
film crew,
get
whatever.
a bit of footage, and then says, "Come on," whatever in the Serbian language says, "Come on," and just see one of them kind of zipping down the zipper, and it cuts then.
No, he says starts with the little one.
Oh, fuck.
Just to add an extra
Blow in at the end, like.
Pardon the pun.
Right, we need to take a few minutes, and then
Yeah,
we'll
give
come
me
back.
a minute.
We'll come back and we'll give our thoughts in a minute.
Or no.
Alright, and we're back talking about the Serbian film. And we're just going to give our thoughts now about the film. We just went through the plot. You were listening in. Dee, what did you think about this one?
I thought it was horrific in every way. Deeply traumatized after it.
Is there anything good that you can take away from the film? Because we obviously know the bad parts, like the subject matter. Like, I'm more thinking, like, the director of this film needs to be kind of looked at.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to do like a little bit of investigation on him, because
mental
some of the scenes were way too, like, we could have got the message without doing them scenes, if you know what I mean.
Like for example, why was there a scene with the baby? Why was there, like, why? Anyways,
shock value, I'm assuming, but it went way too far, and so that scene went way too far. I think, like,
I'm sure it's banned in, like,
and this film must have been banned fucking
everywhere.
You know what I mean?
I'd say it's banned absolutely everywhere. I got this on Effed Up Movies, which I got the last F Up movie on, in case anybody's looking for a link.
I got recommended by another YouTuber as well, another podcaster, and it seems to be good, isn't it? For finding them.
Well, it's good if you can't find these horrific movies anywhere else. That's
if it's your thing. Like, I know there's a certain audience out here that likes the fucked up films. Like, that Faces of Death video done very well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it did actually. Like, a lot of a
lot of people like the fucked up shit, but this was a lot worse than I thought. The only thing I'm going to take away that was good from this film, the acting was solid, very believable.
Well, for some actors, yeah. Milos was very good. Vukmir was good. Maria was good.
Marco was good.
Marco was disgraceful.
What, acting?
No, like, I just mean.
Oh, the character was, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, I couldn't knock the acting.
No.
And the production, like, you know, when you're talking about fucking these exploitation films, the production doesn't be amazing. This one looked like a Hollywood film.
Yeah, it was quite good. And for 2010, like, it's a little bit slapsticky and at times, as you said, but
yeah,
it's watchable despite the actual film. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The music was actually quite strange, though.
Oh, good show. The music was horrible.
Horrible music, which just added more tension, which maybe was on purpose. Who knows? But again, 2010 it was released, so you know, that type of weird.
Yeah, did not like
action,
the music.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know how to say. You know, if you were playing like a mission in a game and it's that weird adrenaline music in the background, that's the music. Like, I don't need that extra. It adds to it.
Maybe it's a product of its time, because 2010.
Yeah. What else can I say?
I don't recommend this.
I can't even, like. Yeah, I do.
And if you actually made
I'm only here talking about this to somebody who's already seen this and had to, you know. I hope.
If you made it this far and you still haven't watched the film, honestly, I'd forget about it.
Yeah, just scratch it. Just put it down as if somebody says a Serbian film, say, yeah, cool, I'm not going to watch this. Not even going to talk about it.
See, we have a little bit of an excuse because we have to talk about them.
Yeah, true.
So, like, it's not like we're watching them purely for the enjoyment.
Yeah, like, can I be honest? There was no... And the entertainment factor here was like, how far is this going to go? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I suppose you could say it was entertaining in that way, but my God.
Now, about 40 minutes into this movie...
And not well after.
Yeah, about 40 minutes into this movie, I was like, right, I'm ready to switch this off.
I am ready to take a fucking break. Yeah.
The ending was entertaining.
Well, we got a little bit of justice, I suppose, but not enough. I don't even know how to, like, there was never a sequel made, thank God, because please no.
And
the story has to end and die here.
Imagine doing a series.
And I don't actually know what the point of it was. Like, what was the message of this film? Don't do.
It was an
porn.
anti-government message. Apparently, that's what the director said.
What's the government got to do with this?
Because it's real corrupt over there, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, what fucking message was it? If it was for the government, there was an anti-government message. Like, what was the message? Like, that was just dirty porn. Like, that was a weird fella's fantasy. And he made a movie out of it, I believe. So fucking weirdly.
It was just like...
What's the director's name? Get him up there for a sec.
Director is...
Serdan Spakovicic. Check that fella out. What the fuck? What the fuck? Did he make any other movies?
I don't know, but it reminds me of kind of like Lucifer Valentine.
There's no even link for him. You can't even click his name. Like, usually if he's a popular director.
This guy. Oh my God, he did the ABCs of Death. I did not know that.
Wait.
He's only 49 years of age.
He done one of them in the ABCs of Death?
No, he did. Oh, maybe one of them. Maybe one of them.
What the fuck?
That is it does not surprise me, to be honest, actually.
We reviewed that. We
reviewed the ABCs of That too.
Oh, too, yeah. Still though, you can check that one.
Anywho, the guy's only 49. He is... And oh my God, I don't know. Okay, so what, is there a score? Do we have to score this horrific thing?
I'm going to leave the letterbox down there if people want to fucking follow that as well. I don't...
Drop the letterbox, yeah, that's...
I don't know, I don't really understand why people give a fuck about other people's letterboxes, but I see people doing it. So I'll leave mine down there as well. But a half a star I gave this. There's no way I'm rating this even 1 star.
Yeah, I don't even know half a star. Because you have to rate, like, you have to give something.
You have to give it something. This film was fucking disgusting. And 0.5. I'm actually dying to not talk about it anymore. Fuck this film. Fuck the director.
Yeah, everything.
And...
But if you've made it this far, thank you very much.
Yes.
And do follow, do like, do subscribe, do drop a rating, /comment, /feedback, /whatever.
We appreciate it all. Thanks for the supporters and everyone listening, and we'll see you on the next one.
Ciao.
I am Dracula.